Hey, Capricorn, intuitive soul coach here with your December 18th full moon reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to dive into the collective energy of Capricorn and see what this full moon is holding for you. We'll take a look at what you'll be celebrating, your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths. We'll get messages from the divine along with how you've grown during this moon cycle and steps that you can take to continue growing on your journey. All right. Just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading. It may not resonate with every single one of you, so please do take what resonates, Capricorn, and leave the rest behind. If you are interested in a personal reading or even entering into that monthly free reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we are going to dive into your reading here, Capricorn. Even though we are in Sagittarius season, you may be embodying the energies here showing up, or you may have these in your chart placements as well. We have Gemini, Cancer, Aquarius, and Taurus. So we have 4 cards that came out here from the Moonology deck. And if you are interested in any of these decks I use, Capricorn, you can find the links in the description box below. First quarter moon in Gemini, speak your world into being. This is all about you manifesting here, Capricorn. So whatever it is that you are thinking about, you may be bringing about. So the law of attraction may be really coming in hot for you during this full moon energy. So be sure to release what does not work for you and keep what does. We have let your fears dissolve, full moon in Cancer. So this is about you getting rid of, again, things that do not serve you. How can you get past any of the limiting beliefs or fears that may hold you back in certain areas of your life? This is something you do not want to take into the new year with you here, Capricorn. And I feel if you have been fearful in a career or regarding finances, whether this is a romantic relationship or family matters, whatever this is here for you, I feel like you are gradually and slowly dissolving the pain or the fear that has stemmed from a situation or an event or even a person here. We have new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. And yes, that's what I am sensing here. Internal change will reflect in your outer world, but it begins inside you. And I feel like you're already going through a transformation or a shift or change in your energy here. And next we have new moon in Taurus, know your worth. Absolutely here, Capricorn. Know your worth. So law of attraction is high at this time for you. You are dissolving any fears or limiting beliefs. It looks like there is change coming in for you around this full moon and going into the new year, along with knowing that whatever it is that you're wanting to manifest into your life, that you are worthy of it is very important here. All right, let's dive into your reading and take a look at what it is, Capricorn, that you will be celebrating around the full moon. So December 18th, we have that new moon around December 4th. This is what has accumulated up until the full moon here. What is it that you are celebrating? We have divine guidance. Beautiful. This is the Hierophant card here, and it says, the search for meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So this is about you going inward, being divinely guided, listening to your intuition, your higher self, the universe, the divine at this time. And I feel like there are deep lessons. The Hierophant can come in sometimes as deep learning, whether that is through a high level commitment with a marriage. This can be a commitment with a job here. Whatever this is, there is a change coming in that will open up the new doorway of opportunity for you here. So I really like where this is going. And I feel like you know, Capricorn, that you are being divinely guided at this time. You may be even getting intuitive nudges. You may be receiving synchronicities, signs, symbols, numbers, messages through your dreams, or being in the right place at the right time. But we're going to clarify this energy here and take a look at the Hierophant. Okay, beautiful. So we have the Knight of Cups showing up here. So this can be love for some of you here with the Knight of Cups, or this is you opening up to the idea of love with the Knight of Cups. This is somebody who has wears their heart on their sleeve, whether this is you or this is somebody entering into your life here, but it's somebody that can be very romantic, opens the car door for you, buys you flowers, writes love notes, takes you on picnics here. So the Knight of Cups is somebody, again, who does show a lot of love. I feel like this could be somebody new here. This may be unexpected, but I feel for a lot of you, this can even be a proposal or a renewal of love here, because there was pain. You have the Four of Swords showing up in reverse right behind it. So I feel like you were overthinking a situation, but now there is more emotion or more love in a situation. Now, this doesn't have to just be romantic. It can be opening up to love in a family dynamic, opening yourself up to possibly somebody who you've shut out. This can be even in the workplace where you are opening yourself up to showing more compassion, showing more love towards what it is that you do as well. So I really like this for you. But for a lot of you, because we did get the commitment card, this may be, again, a marriage, a proposal, taking a step with somebody because you've done the healing, you've put in the work, you've put in the effort here. So I really love this showing up for you. For some of you, it certainly can be a proposal. Let's get one more card regarding this energy. Spirit, what do we have here for Capricorn? Thank you. Knight of Wands. Okay, so we have two energies showing up here. Knight of Wands and Four of Swords. So you may be healing from a situation of the past where now you're ready to go looking for adventure. I really like this for you because I feel like you're ready to open up. You're ready for a little spontaneity. You are ready for even some travel. You want somebody well-versed, somebody that will respect you, Capricorn, and somebody who will show you love, open themselves up to you here. So two knights showing up. I feel like this could be, it can be two different people here, but for the most part, I feel like this is male-female energy. It doesn't have to be a female and a male. It can be two males, two females. Take it as it resonates for you here. But I feel really this is you with the Knight of Wands. I feel like this is you finally opening up to the idea of love. You're ready for a little bit of adventure here because you've done the work. Again, you've done the healing. All right, let's take a look at what your untapped spiritual gifts are and your greatest strengths. Oh, right away here. Beautiful. Thank you, Spirit. The World. Wow, yes. Two major arcana showing up. This is a very, very important full moon. And I do want to mention for you, we are in Sagittarius season here, which is all about that Wands energy of adventure and travel and wanting to open up and have new beginnings here. But the World, it says a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight. So the World card is about something being completed here. Whatever this is for you, it's coming back around. But what that means is this can even be international travel, possibly immigration here. This can be you wrapping up something, whether it is a course, a job, a relationship. You may be, this doesn't mean that you're shutting down a relationship here, but you could be stepping up into a new level. For example, you go from dating to moving into with each other. You go from moving into each other to engagement. You may do things the traditional way because you do have the Hierophant showing up here, but some of you may be perfectly content with maybe traveling the world. This divine guidance may be that gypsy soul Capricorn within you that is saying, we are divinely guiding you at this time to go live your life purpose. Maybe it's traveling, perhaps it is spiritual studies in a different country because you have the World here. And again, this is the card of travel, but it's also about an ending or a completion. You wrapping something up so you can go live your purpose. And I feel like your untapped spiritual gift here is all about you knowing when you need to move on. Okay. And this is untapped. So it may be something that you've struggled with in the past is setbacks or unfinished lessons or feeling stuck in a situation, or possibly like you weren't putting 110% into a person, a situation, or a project here. But with the World showing up as your untapped spiritual strength here, I feel like you have a lot of something to give. When you commit to this, when you find that this is your soul's path, your soul's journey, I feel like you'll put in a lot of energy and a lot of effort to this, which will make you very happy. And this Knight of Wands energy may be you following what it is that you love. It doesn't have to be, again, a romantic relationship, but it can be you going towards what you love and you bringing more adventure into your life here. Yeah, 10 of Wands in reverse. Beautiful. Oh, they just gave me the image of somebody either selling everything they own and leaving, or possibly just downsizing, getting rid of a lot. For example, let's say you live in a 4,000 square foot home and you decide you want to move to a tiny home, or you want to travel and you get rid of all your belongings and just bring what you can into maybe a camper or a van. So I feel with the 10 of Wands, whatever heavy burdens that you have been carrying from maybe a past situation or a person here, you are getting rid of the burdens as you go into the new year. There's a lot more excitement, a lot more adventure. I feel like there's a little bit of fear behind it because we do have dissolved the fears, but underneath that fear here is the excitement of new opportunities showing up for you with the 10 of Wands. So very beautiful. You're getting rid of an old story or an old belief here because you want something new. We have the Three of Pentacles showing up. Three of Pentacles is beautiful because it does talk about teamwork, dedicated collaboration. So I feel like you may be working either with others at this time to build up either a business or a project here, or maybe you're trying to grow or advance within a company. This can be you working with, they're really showing me a farewell. So some of you may be getting together with with a community or with your soul. Excuse me one moment. Take a little drink here. You may be getting together with your soul tribe or the people that are helping you on your journey. For some of you, you are leaving. You may be moving across the country. For some of you, you may be going or preparing for a trip here, and you may be planning with a few different people. But I feel like your greatest strength is to bring people together, because that's what we are clarifying here. So there is a piece of either what you do in your career, Capricorn, or there is a piece of your life purpose that does involve bringing people together. Maybe some of you are coaches. You could be even a dating coach, or maybe you are the founder of an app that brings people together. Whatever this is for you is quite beautiful, quite powerful. Knight of Swords showing up here. So you have all the knights pretty much besides the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Swords is you taking action. Like I said in the beginning here, you are taking action towards something that you feel a lot of passion, a lot of adventure, a lot of emotion towards here. So the Knight of Swords goes in, he makes the decision and he does it. There's no looking back once he's made that decision here. So that's a spiritual gift that you have here, Capricorn, is being able to go all in when you put the effort and dedication and your mind is made up to do something, you do it. All right, let's get a few messages from the Divine Spirit. What do you have for Capricorn? What do you have for Capricorn? We have choices showing up here for you. Choices. We're just going to pull a few before we read your cards. I do apologize. My throat is a little bit dry and scratchy from a lot of talking. Let's see. Forgiveness. We have stay connected, and they're saying one more. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Animal Kingdom. I love it. Okay, the Animal Kingdom has been showing up for a lot of you in the collective here. So I feel like animals may be really showing up, whether it's a physical animal in your presence or if you've been seeing wild animals or dreaming about them. But we have choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. This is about you choosing logical. They're giving me mind over head over heart, but finding that balance, not choosing just the logic, not choosing just the emotional side, but I feel like you are bringing balance into the choices that you make, and you're thinking on a spectrum here that is going to open a lot of doors. I really like this for you. There's some things that people may be saying to you at this time, Capricorn. Whoa, you're really going to go do that? That's crazy. You're really going to leave that behind? You've put so much into that. Or you're going to, are you really going to go for this? Is this what you want? People may be questioning your choices is the energy I'm picking up here, but you know what is best for you. We also have forgiveness. Holding on to resentment and anger, it could be preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally and incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. You did get that energy in the beginning here. So I feel like you are knowing your worth here. And it does start with removing any fears, any blockages, especially in that solar plexus chakra of not feeling good enough, and opening yourself up, because again, change is coming in for you here. You have a choice for this change. Will you accept this? Do you want this bad enough? And I feel with that Knight of Swords energy, once you make the decision, you're going to be all in and you're going to go towards something here. But forgiveness for some of you may be needed or required. This can be forgiveness towards others, forgiveness for an event that's happened. This can even be forgiveness towards yourself. We have stay connected. We are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to source. Yes, so stay connected is going to be very important in 2022 for you, especially with your spiritual gifts here of bringing people together. Make sure that you are included in that web as well, Capricorn, because you aren't on the outside looking in. You are a part of it as well. And then lastly here from Spirit, we have Animal Kingdom. Animals of all types are extraordinary creatures and miraculous gifts to us. They've been our spiritual companions since the dawn of time. At this moment, they have lessons to share with you that will open your heart and soul. So like I said earlier, you may be receiving messages from your power animal. Maybe these are domestic animals that you have in your home. Some of you may be seeing animals more in the wild. Maybe you've been paying attention to the eagles flying overhead, or the otter that is crossing the river, or possibly, the snake that you've seen. Wherever you live, whatever animals are being presented to you, take a look at the meaning behind them. So whenever I get the Animal Kingdom card, I love to pull from the Spirit Animal Oracle. And if you'd like to join in on this exercise real quick here, Capricorn, all you have to do is just close your eyes. And I want you to tune into that third eye center. And we're just going to get a power animal and a message here. And what animal is showing up for you in your mind's eye? What is the first animal that is showing up in your mind's eye? So the animal that is showing up here from Spirit, we have deer. Bring a gentle touch. Some of you, maybe you've seen a deer recently. Maybe this is what you were thinking. Regardless, I'd love to hear what your animal was in the comment box below if you'd like to post. But bring a gentle touch. This is opening up, especially with that the Knight of Cups energy, opening up to emotion, opening up to love, bringing more compassion and kindness into your world. So dear Spirit has a very beautiful message for you. All right, let's take a look and see how you've grown, Capricorn. How have you grown during this cycle? Okay. We have the Four of Raphael. You've done a lot of healing. This is the Four of Cups. It says, look at the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions, and you may have seeked out other possibilities or opportunities. The Four of Cups shows up, and it can be the card of healing, but it's also the card of needing to reach out to others, especially if you've been in maybe a self-absorbed type of energy, or if you felt like you've been missing out on opportunities here. The Four of Cups energy is saying, look outside the box. And that's exactly what the Moon cards were talking about, is know your worth, opening up to change, dissolving any fears. But I feel like you've grown by taking opportunities, or at least noticing that opportunities are showing up for you, especially in the near future, especially in 2022. We as a collective may feel like we've been missing out on a lot over the past few years with the pandemic. And I feel like that may have hit you harder than others as well, Capricorn. But I feel like you're finally coming out now with a new mindset. Instead of that introvert that maybe you've been feeling, you're finally feeling like you want to get out there, start something new. Maybe it is that dating. Maybe it is opening up to love. Perhaps it's a new career path or opportunity here. So the Four of Cups energy says that, yes, you've done the healing required, which you did get that earlier. But I feel like there are new opportunities showing up in your energy. But let's clarify and see how you have grown with the Four of Cups. Six of Swords. You've walked away from situations that no longer serve you. You were in choppy waters here with the Six of Swords energy showing up, but this is about a rite of passage. It's just a spiritual transition or journey to something bigger and better. You're coming out stronger, coming out of the other side. I feel like for you, Capricorn, especially if the last few years have been challenging or if the last few months, I feel like it was very choppy. But now you're moving towards that light at the end of the tunnel. You're moving towards calmer waters, and you are being spiritually and divinely guided. You can see here that there's the two crows or the two birds that have the rope for the boat, and they're steering you out of chaos, out of an imbalance here. So this is quite beautiful for you. All right, let's take a look at the steps that you can take, Capricorn, to continue growing on your path. We had two cards that showed up here. Nine of Swords. It says your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, and worry to your angels. Yes. So this is also about you dissolving those fears like we spoke of earlier. It's about being more gentle and kind with yourself. A reminder here from Dear Spirit. But it's also about forgiveness, which you did get from Spirit as well. So whatever it is that you are worrying about, it's unnecessary. So it's saying that in order for you to continue growing, try to do things that help you get out of your head, Capricorn. And then we have Three of Ariel. There's that Three of Pentacles showing up for you again here. And it talks about doing what you love, a time of great personal growth. This may be in your career or any artistic endeavor here, working with others in a cooperative manner. So if you can reach out, okay, again, you may have been feeling a little bit isolated or a little bit alone here, but if you can reach out and work with others, I feel like there's a lot of growth, a lot of opportunity, and a lot of happiness coming your way here. So let's dive in and get a message from the Soul Truth for an action step that you can take, Capricorn, to continue on your soul's journey. What am I most afraid of losing? As we grow, change, and transform our lives, it requires us to let go of something that was to make room for what will be. If you were to take a big leap today, would you feel scared of losing love, safety, or belonging? What if it was a big fat lie? What if it was impossible to lose any of those things because you had the power to give everything you need to yourself? Today's soul action, Capricorn, is this. Name that fear and look at the worst case scenario. Find a solution. Take your power back by being certain of who you are and where you are going. Today's mantra. I move forward knowing I am powerful beyond measure. I am loved, I am safe, and I belong. Wow, very powerful message here for you. So I usually recommend that you either pause the video and really let those words sink in for you, or even jot it down. It will most certainly help you on your journey. And last but not least here, we're going to get a few messages from the angels on the steps that you can take, Capricorn, to continue on your journey. All right. So the cards that came out here, we do have Twin Flame and we have Visualize Success here. So the first one up, especially if those of you are in a relationship, as we spoke of earlier, it says the answer to your question involves a spiritually based romantic relationship. So some of you may already be in a contract with your twin flame, or that may be something that's coming in again here, or you may be separating from a twin flame. If you are not familiar with that, please do look that up. Twin flame energy. Not everyone meets their twin flame in this lifetime. Next, we have Visualize Success. See yourself doing well in the situation and have faith in a positive outcome. So this may have to do with your twin flame or any romantic relationship or any relationship in general in your life. But for a lot of you, this can be finances. This can be good health. This can be what would you like your 2022 to look like for you? If you can visualize it, then you can achieve it. But you need to believe that it's possible here, Capricorn. All right, that is what I have for your December full moon reading. Last full moon in 2021 Sagittarius season. So very powerful, very potent. If this message resonates, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button or that like button. It certainly helps get the divine channel messages out there to those that need it most. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, and I am sending you all the love and light, Capricorn. Until next time.